Hey YouTube, this is Mr. Fish Lover 14, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an egg yolk treat or dinner for your fry, which you can also use for your other fish as well in a actually any tank. So what you're going to need is some salt, water bottle with some water in it, or just water, eggs, depending on how many fish you have or how much you want to make, depends on how many eggs you want. Hard boiled, and just take the shell off, and a plastic bag where all the magic is going to happen. So I'll get back to you when I've taken the yolks out of the egg white, and then I'll continue on from there. Bye. Alright, so next what you want to do is take these egg whites, now that they are separated, and eat them. And by the way, the salt is for the egg whites, because I like to eat my egg whites with salt. So, if you don't want to eat your egg whites with salt, you don't need the salt. And I'll get back to you when I've eaten the salt, and I'll be putting the water into the plastic bag and show you how much you'll need. I just figured out they also like egg whites, because I threw a few in here and they're already gone. Oh, there's one there. And focus. Yeah, alright, well, here it is. So, I threw 3 pieces in here, and they ate them all up. So, they'll eat the egg whites too, it's great. And also my catfish ate them, which is good, because they are too stupid to find any food. So now I can just give them the egg whites, and it's something my angelfish won't eat, which is great. So, now I got food for my catfish. Alright, so I ate the egg whites, had my breakfast. So now what we're going to be doing is putting the water into the bag. Now, I have 2 egg yolks. You don't want to put too much in, because the first time I did this, I put too much in, and then I had to run the entire thing through a coffee filter and waited for like half an hour until the water drained out. So if you do that too, just put it through a coffee filter. It works. So I'll get back to you when I've put the water in, because I need 2 hands, and 1 hand right now is holding the camera. So I'll get back to you when I've poured the water in, and I'll show you how much you need for 2 yolks. Alright, so this is how much I have for 2 yolks. It's not that much. Depending on which fish you're giving it to, depends on how much water you want to put in. If you want to give these yolks to your newborn fry, which might not be a good idea because it could choke, maybe wait like 2 weeks, then I would put quite a bit more water in. Maybe double this, so that when you are finished, it's almost like water. I'm going to be giving these egg yolks to my older fry, so the 4-month ones. So it's going to be fairly thick, so that they get bigger clumps and they can eat it faster. So yeah. Now, next what you want to do is put your egg yolks, in there. And now, before anything else, make sure you seal this. Now I'm doing this with 1 hand, so it's a bit harder for me. Okay. Alright. Now what you want to do is squish them. And just smush them around in the bag. And mix them with that water. And just keep squishing it until all the water and egg yolk is mixed together. Alright. I'll get back to you when I'm finished squishing it up. Alright, so finished crushing it up. And now what we're going to be doing is pouring them all into here. Okay. And this is where we're going to be making little balls. Uh-oh. Good. So, you don't need that, you can throw that out. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this stuff and we're going to take little pieces and squish them into little tiny chunks. Very small. Very small if you're feeding 2-day fry, 2-week fry, because they won't be able to eat it very fast or a lot. I'm going to be feeding my 2-month fry and my 4-month fry, so I'm going to be giving them like a chunk about this size here. So there's my thumb. So that's all. You don't want to give them too much because then it sits at the bottom of your tank and rots, and then your nitrates go up, which is not good. So I'll get back to you when I've rolled these into little tiny balls, and I'll show you how the fry or your fish will eat them. Alright, so here's my little ball, and I'm going to be feeding these guys, which are really hungry. Alright, so here it goes. Wow, it looks a lot bigger in the water. And they're already eating them. Right there. Huh, wow, it's already smaller. All these little particles floating around here are egg, and they'll just keep going and picking it off until it's gone. Just a little tasty little treat for them. Wow, so it's already gone. Look at that. And now all these little pieces will fall to your floor, and then you'll see them in the middle of the night picking them off the ground. So yeah, one of these a day, keep them healthy and happy. Oh, there's more here. In fact, I can actually get you a top shot. There we go. So as you can see, I like this a lot. And that's another thing I feed my fry. Now, what you're most likely going to ask, if I wouldn't say this, is what do I do with the extra yolk? Well, what I do is I put them into a little bowl or something, just where they're spaced out, and I freeze it. But make them into little balls, little tiny chunks first, and then freeze them. And then whenever you want one, just take it out of the freezer and throw it in the tank, and the warm water will melt the ice or whatever off the eggs, and they'll start picking at it right away. You got a little fish meal. So that would actually just be fine. Just throw it in the freezer, and then you come, take a little piece off, and you throw them into your tank, and then they pick away. Alright, bye.